and welcome to Titans Tube. This is our Week 11 weekly picks episode coming at you. I'm Amy, and these are some guys that I just met yesterday, Justin and Caleb.
Yeah, good to see you again, Amy.
They might know something about football. I don't know. But before we can move on to Week 11, we need to look back at Week 10, see how we did. Week 10 was a little bumpy for us, okay?
Every week is bumpy for me.
I want to know. So, rocking the third place yet again, Caleb, with a record of 8-6.
Yo, mahalo.
I do think you improved from last week. I feel like you had a losing record last week, so this is good to see.
Yeah. Good job.
In second place is me with a record of 8-6. Obviously, I win in the tiebreaker because I have the best overall record, so I win in any tiebreaker. That's kind of like the NFL, you know? That's not true. First place, Justin barely squeaked it out with a record of 9-5.
Squeak it, squeaking, squeaker.
So good job, little squeaky mouse. You get to lead.
Squeaker,
so here you go.
squeaking.
I lead, and y'all follow me into Week 11 picks.
Cool.
We are filming this right after the Thursday night game ended, so we will not be picking that. But we would have picked the Seahawks, right, guys? Right?
Yeah, totally, dude. Give us that one.
Literally a quote from me was, I picked the Seahawks when I didn't even know what happened. So, this really happened.
Didn't happen. If we didn't film it,
no evidence. No evidence of that ever happening.
That's my dog.
Let's move on to Sunday here. NFC matchup. The Cowboys coming off a season-saving win against the Eagles, traveling to the Falcons, who may have had a season-losing loss to the Browns. So both teams at 4-5. Caleb, can the Falcons rebound with a home win over the Cowboys? Almost messed that up.
Can they? Are you going to ask one of us specifically?
I said Caleb. I said Caleb.
Oh, yeah, right.
Must have just slipped through the old ear.
Never listen when I talk to you.
Dude, come on. I'm gonna give myself credit. I had the worst record, but I was the one person who picked the Browns to win last week over the Falcons.
That's true.
Come on,
I should
Browns
give you props
fans. Dog pound.
That was a great pick.
Thank you. So yeah, Falcons. I don't have any faith in them at this point for the rest of the year. I'm going with the Cowboys. That was a big win. That was a big win they got. Shocked me. I thought the Eagles had that. So Cowboys, show me something.
Ooh.
All right,
America's team.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. Their loss this past weekend was just a fluke. I mean, it's a fluke. It's the Falcons.
The Falcons have had a lot of flukes this year. Then I'll say that much.
I know they did all that work to get back to 500, only to lose to the Browns on the road and go back below 500. This is a very hard game to pick. But you know what? I think the Cowboys are found themselves a little bit here. I think that win over the Eagles is a bit of a momentum boost. And you know what? I'll take them to take down the Falcons on the road.
Yeah, with all their jobs on the line, the Cowboys are coming through. Putting a little pressure on them.
Their backs against the wall. Maybe that's how they play best. Perhaps.
True.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's go on to the next game here. Panthers riding a 6-3 record, but coming off a brutal Thursday night football loss to the Steelers.
Brutal.
Traveling to the Detroit Lions, only at 3-6. Amy, I'll throw this one to you first. How do you like this game faring?
You know what? I think this game's pretty simple. I definitely think the Panthers are going to win. I feel like just the Lions are just having trouble finding a rhythm this season, which I feel like has been like the story of their life for the last 6 seasons. So probably even more. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Panthers here. I mean, they're a complete team. They're a good team. They're going to win this one.
All right.
The Panthers ran into that Steelers team that we ran into last season on Thursday night. A team where it's like, oh yeah, now their offense is fully together. Big Ben's on fire, and they're playing at home. So sorry, Panthers. It's not that you're a bad team. You just got the best of the Steelers. They're probably going to put up this year, honestly. So I'm going to go with Carolina here too. I think what Amy said is correct. Detroit seems a little lost right now. Carolina.
I like in your breakdown you talked more about their game last week against the Steelers than this one. But I like it.
Just reminded me of that one, dude. Okay, can I talk?
I see it that way too. I think the Panthers kind of got embarrassed, kind of got showed up on the national stage, and they want to come back in, take out their frustration on the Lions. I agree with what
I'm
Amy
just trying
said.
to talk more about
mean,
the Titans.
Lions-
This is a Titans show, and I think we need to talk more about the Titans. So,
Okay. Shut up.
I'm just saying. Titans.
Shut up.
Go
Last
Titans.
place. I'll take the Panthers in this game. Take the Panthers. That's for you.
Word.
All right. Let's move on. Bad matchup here between two teams struggling. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to the New York Giants to take on the 2-7 Giants, coming off a win against the Niners last week. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I think the Giants will get another one. I think they'll get another one here at home. Ryan Fitzpatrick struggling a little bit with the turnovers. The offense only put up 3 points against the Redskins last week. That doesn't make sense. So I think the Giants will come around again, get another win. I was wrong about you last week, Giants.
Poor Tampa Bay having so many. They had over 400. I feel like it was close to 500 total offensive yards.
Over 500 yards.
Yeah, they only put up 3 points. Can you imagine
crazy.
as a fan how heartbreaking that is? I don't care about the team. They're probably not upset. As a fan, that is so heartbreaking. So I'm going to go with the Giants.
It is.
Yeah, but see, I think that's an anomaly. I'm just saying that game last week was an anomaly for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That, rarely happened in NFL history. I think they have a better offense than what the Giants have on defense, and I think the Giants are still they don't care about this year. Get rid of Eli. Move on from Eli. I'm going with Tampa Bay.
See, I think Tampa Bay's had a pattern of doing this all season. Yes, they'll win sometimes, but just the amount of yards they put up to how many points they scored, it's so lopsided. This weekend was just a prime example of that.
Yes. All right, true. All right, let's move on now. Don't make fun of me, bro.
Sorry.
It's not fun.
No. I was experiencing
next
something
game.
real over here in my throat as well.
Next game is it's a big one, and it's a big one for Titans fans because it's got AFC South implications.
Ew.
Two division leaders at 6-3. We have the Houston Texans traveling to the Washington Redskins. Boy, can Washington get a big home win for us? Please do, Washington. But I'm going to pick first here, guys.
Okay.
I don't see it happening, to be honest with you. I think the Texans have got this game. Redskins struggling on offense now. They've suffered some injuries. Texans on a stupid winning streak that I hate so much, and I think it continues in Washington. Caleb, what you got?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a good matchup on paper with Houston's strong front seven against the makeshift line that is what Washington is dealing with now after all those injuries. But I just think that Alex Smith has what it takes to do enough, especially at home, to take down this Texans team. They're on a 6-game win streak, but I still don't think they have all their pieces in place. So I think the Redskins are going to get this one. And that's just me just hating the Texans because they're in the AFC South. Go Titans. Can we talk about the Titans some more, guys? Do you guys want to talk about the Titans?
At the end.
Did you know we beat the Patriots last week? Okay, Amy.
Saving best for last.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the Titans here, too. Yes. So I'm going to pick the team that... I'm going to pick the team that beat the Texans earlier in the season to beat the Redskins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like how you spin it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll make sense of that later.
Cool.
All right. Let's move on now. We got another AFC
Chico
South
facts, bro.
game, but this one includes the team at the bottom of the division. Pittsburgh Steelers going to Jacksonville. Oh, boy. Can the Steelers exact revenge for their AFC Championship loss last year? It certainly looks like they can do it against this Jacksonville team.
Yeah.
Amy, I'm going to spin it.
Dude, Jags,
Over to you first.
Jags got flexed right out of that Sunday night football spot.
All right. So I'm going to pick the Steelers here. I don't know how many more times I'm going to pick the Jags this season, just being honest. So I'm picking the Steelers. And the Steelers, like we talked about earlier, I don't know how we've already talked about the Steelers, even though we haven't gotten to their game, but everything's falling into place for them. I don't think they can really be stopped right now, especially not by the Jags. So I'm going with the Steelers.
All right.
Dude,
Caleb?
Dude.
Do you think so?
I think this might be a perfect storm for the Jags. Steelers are getting so hot, and they're going to want such sweet revenge against the Jags from last year. And the Jags are on lost 5 in a row. There's questions at quarterback. Jalen Ramsey's talking about leaving the team. This could be a perfect storm. This could be the biggest blowout we see all year. I got the Steelers on the road.
Ooh, winning big, eh?
Bigger than the Steelers blowout last week?
Yeah, possibly. I could see something like that happening again in this game.
Yeah, there's no way I can see that the Jags pulling out this one. Too much turmoil going on there with players and poor play in general. Blake Bortles has regressed. He's always regressing though. That's what he does.
Aren't we
Okay,
all always regressing though towards death?
Oh shoot, Amy,
Why?
bring us back up. This is getting sad.
Why?
Okay, sorry. Move on.
All right, moving on. Big time AFC North matchup here. The Cincinnati Bengals going to Baltimore to take on a Baltimore team that will probably not have Joe Flacco. Will it be Lamar Jackson? Will it be RG3? Oh boy,
Bring in
this
RG3.
is exciting to keep up with. Okay, Amy, you just volunteered to pick first.
I will volunteer
How do you feel
to
about
pick
this
first.
game?
I'm going to pick the Bengals. I think this is the first time I've picked them all season. Don't think they're as good as everyone else does, but I do. I'm going to pick them to win this game. So don't get excited. I'm not on the Bengals train, but I'm going to pick them to win this game.
You know what? I'm going to throw out a quick hot take. I know Lamar Jackson, I think, is in line to start. I think he's dealing with an illness, though, today, so he missed practice. So is he going to play? I think if Lamar Jackson plays, Baltimore will lose this game. I think he's got a lot of potential, a lot of talent, but he's not ready to play right now, in my opinion. But if Baltimore plays RG3, I think they can win. I think RG3 was looking good earlier during the preseason this year, and he's trying to make a statement and coming back.
But you're going to pick Cincy.
Having said that, I'm still picking the Bengals to win this game. Sorry.
You can't cover your ass like that, dude.
Because I think Lamar Jackson's going to play, and that's going to be their downfall. That's my banter. Caleb, what do you think?
I think Cincy, the same thing that happened to Carolina, running into a team that's really starting to realize its potential and come together, is what Cincy ran into last week with the Saints. I don't think they're as bad as what they got beat by the Saints for whatever. Anyways, I'm going to go with Cincy.
Hope not. Jeez.
I lost myself.
Massacre.
For a minute.
All right, let's see. We have the worst matchup of the week next in this afternoon game. Oakland Raiders going to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Boy, oh boy, what is going on with these two teams here? I'm going to go ahead and pick, and I'm going to say, Raiders, you look terrible. No. All right, no, I already started. I got to finish with it. Raiders, you are going to be my pick for this game. I think John Gruden will get a second win finally. They're just due. I know they look bad, but they're just due, and this is like their only other chance to get a win this year, and I think they get it done. Caleb, I'll go to you next.
I don't know. Maybe if this game was in... No, that wouldn't matter because the Oakland fans don't care about Oakland at this point. They're leaving. I'm sorry. That's a rough situation going on over there. I'm going to take the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Cardinals, too. This is like a sucky suck fest of a game, but I'm going to take the Cardinals. I mean, they hung with the Chiefs for a little bit. I mean, I know the Chiefs don't have a defense at all, but, I mean, I feel like that says something. Patrick Mahomes didn't put up like a ton of points on them, so.
Yeah. And they're finally getting the ball to David Johnson, who's producing one of the best backs in the game. Where's he been all year? Get that man the ball.
Get him the ball.
All right.
Handing the ball off is hard, Justin.
It
She
is.
has a point.
I couldn't do it. All right, let's go to the AFC West here. We have the Denver Broncos
home
traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Chargers, the lesser LA team, but not by that much, just by a little bit of a lesser team because they're 7-2 guys. Chargers, they're playing really well right now. I think the Broncos could give them a good game, but I'm going to take the Chargers at home. Amy, what do you see?
It's getting harder and harder to pick against this 7-2 LA Chargers team. Like, every week I want to pick against them, but they keep proving that maybe they are good enough to be 7-2. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I don't feel like I can pick against them. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Like, guys, what if the Chargers, made it to the Super Bowl?
What? Whoa. Do not get ahead of yourself.
Whoa.
Okay,
Do not get ahead of yourself.
Let me come back.
That
I'm
would be
picking
crazy.
the Chargers for this game.
Yeah. Phil Rivers almost has many wins this season as he does kids. Crazy already. But this is going to be
They've had a lot of wins, too.
This is going to be my upset pick for the week. Come on, within the division. It could go either way. I'm going with Denver, hometown team. I'm getting behind the Broncos now.
Ayo.
Especially since we've been struggling. We need some wins, dude. We need some wins. We're going to take this one on the road right out from Phil Rivers and his
I like that.
Fam.
I like that pick. Division game. I think the Broncos can get up for this game and play a good one.
Yeah, let's do it.
We have a big time game here in the NFC. The Eagles suffering that heartbreaking loss to the Cowboys, but they're traveling to New Orleans, guys, to take on the Saints.
Rough.
This is a must win for them. This is a must win, and the Saints are just so high powered. Is this going to be a sweep? Do we need to spend much time on this one?
No, it's not going to be a sweep. That is a rough situation to be in as defending Super Bowl champions, though. They're going to find themselves behind the 8 ball if they lose this one too.
Yeah.
Wait, you said it's not going to be a sweep?
Yeah, it's going to be a sweep. Did I say no?
It is going to be a sweep.
Yeah, it's a sweep.
Because they're Super Bowl MVPs on the bench. Put them in, Eagles. Just kidding. It's not Wentz's fault that they're 4-5.
Put Nick Foles in.
All right. This is the new flexed-in Sunday night football game. It is a battle of NFC North teams. The Minnesota Vikings traveling to Chicago. Oh man, can Chicago keep up this winning with these young players? It's exciting to watch. Caleb, your turn first.
Dude, this is the game. I think this is the game where we see Kirk Cousins emerge as what he was getting paid for.
That's
in
literally
that
what I was
contract.
going to say.
Really, I think this is it. This is what they brought him in for. He hasn't really lived up to it right here, but on the main stage, I think Kirk Cousins is battle tested, and he's going to get the job done on the road in the big division win and cement himself as my favorite Cousins.
See, I was literally going to say that, but I was going to throw Stephon Diggs' name in there too. I think this is going to be the game where both of them just have this crazy chemistry and they just kind of go off as a couple. And then
they come out.
At the end of the game, we all celebrate their love. But I'm going to pick the Vikings too. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good coming out game, as in like
for the couple of Stephon Diggs and Kirk Cousins.
As in like football
we wish you guys
terms.
the best. Nothing but the best.
Oh gosh. All right. You know what, guys? You guys are going with the road team, the second place in their division road team. Vikings here. Show the Bears some respect.
I mean, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a blowout.
I'm taking Kirk Cousins over Mitchell Trubisky in this one. That's what it's coming down to me.
We can't.
Coming down for me.
All right, yeah, all right. Maybe. But we can't have this game be a sweep. This is too much.
Okay, we'll
ridiculous.
pick the Vikings
I'm taking
then.
the Bears at home.
Oh, I mean the Bears.
Let's do this. Get up, Bears. Shut down. Get Khalil Mack on Kirk Cousins. I'll take that matchup. I'm going Bears. Watch them win. Shove it. Sorry. All right. Let's move on to the second best game of Week 11 because it doesn't feature the Titans. But it's a good one, and it will not be played in Mexico City because they can't get a field ready because they're so incompetent down there.
Shakira's hips, man. She tore up the stadium. They do not lie. Not lying about that one.
Yeah. So now it's going to be moved to L.A. The AFC's best versus the NFC's best. Chiefs at Rams. What a matchup. Two high-flying offenses. Are we going to see over 100 points in this game? Maybe. And it's going to be awesome to watch. I can't go. I want to hear Amy's take first. I can't pick this game right now.
This is a very hard one. I've been thinking about this one all week, honestly. It's a very hard one to pick. I am going to go with the Rams, though. Not an easy decision. Okay. I really I feel like Todd Gurley is going to tear it up. I mean, I know he tears it up like every game. And once again, I do kind of think this game is just going to be an offensive shootout, and it's going to almost come down to who just has the ball at the end of the game. But I just feel like the Rams, oh, man. I don't know. I was going to say they have so many weapons, but the Chiefs do too. Okay, I'm going with the Rams. I just have a feeling I'm going with the Rams.
They are playing at home.
It's a coin flip.
This is like the hot Super Bowl pick right now, right? Chiefs and Rams here, just two young offenses just tearing it up. Young whippersnappers. But you know what? I'm going with experience in this game. I'm talking about at the head coaching position. I'm taking Andy Reid over Sean McVay. Yeah, I know Casey's D isn't that great. In fact, it's borderline bad, but I think Mahomes and that offense it's hard to keep pace with them, man, no matter what kind of offense you are. And I feel like the Rams have been slowly getting close to their second loss the last few weeks. So I'm taking the Chiefs on the red.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
And you know, I just realized they each have one loss the Rams lost to the Saints and the Chiefs lost to the Patriots. So like their one loss is by narrow margins against the second best
remember
teams in each conference.
remember that time we stomped the Patriots last week? Have we mentioned that yet? Have we mentioned that? Should we talk about that?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a good time.
We get Tom Brady. Where's Tom
all right,
Brady?
You guys have broken. You guys have broken down the game sufficiently. Yeah, both teams have weapons. So I'm just going to throw out my pick. I think the Chiefs will win. I think that they'll come in and just take care of business. But it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a close game. But I'm sticking with Kansas City. All right. Are we going to break down these bye week teams? There's 6 of them.
Speed round.
Hard.
All right, speed round bye week. We've got the Bills, the Jets, the Browns, the 49ers, the Dolphins, and the now tending to their wounds Patriots on a bye week.
Patriots
Who's
are
going to win the bye
definitely
week,
going to win the
guys?
bye week. Come on. The
Dolphins.
Patriots are
No. Speed round. You just say your team that's going to win. Dolphins. Do you not understand the rules of speed round?
Patriots.
I thought it was just
Patriots,
understood.
Dolphins. I'm going to go Browns. Just beat the Falcons. Party it up,
Hey,
Baker.
shut up.
You've
Speed round.
earned it. Speed round. Okay, now we're getting back to the best game of the year. The Titans at the Colts. That is the best game of the year. Yes. What a huge one we had last week. Let's carry that momentum and get it done in Lucas's oil and his stadium. I got Titans. Caleb?
I'm gonna pick the Titans too, shutting down that Andrew Luck 9-0 record against us. It's ending here. It's snapping.
All right. I know a lot of people think that
No one gets double-digit win streaks against the Titans. Yeah.
No individual player. Go.
All right,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people think that the Amy curse is back, but I'm going with the Titans in this game. This is going to be, I think, the best defense that Andrew Luck has had to face on a Titans team. It's the best Titans defense Andrew Luck has had to face.
Okay. Either way.
And
Man,
I think it's
love
going to
it.
kind of
Man,
throw him for a loop.
Titans beat the Patriots, and Amy's giving Titans all kinds of props.
Yeah, I'm picking the Titans.
I think we both just froze up and we came back staring at each other.
Great
crap.
connection, guys.
That's what we're dealing with here today, guys. Oh,
But yeah,
God.
I'm picking the Titans.
All right, so Amy's you're picking the Titans.
Sweep. We're so great at picking sweeps. We all picked the Jets last week. Great
And the
sweep pick.
49ers.
And
That was a good
49ers.
one, too.
Oh, we're so good at it. So this does not bode well.
Oh, and here we are picking a
Amy's
Titans
just trying to
sweep.
break her
That's not
Amy curse that
promising.
everyone's...
I don't know.
Going on about.
People aren't happy if I don't pick the Titans, and then they're not happy if I do, so I'll just pick who I actually want to pick. How's that?
Do it.
Okay, that's it. That's week 11, guys. That's our week 11
Yeah.
picks.
Best episode yet.
There were some good matchups here, Rams and Chiefs, but also some Raiders Cardinals matchups
Whoop,
here.
whoop.
So I don't know. That's just how it is in the NFL. Let's. I'm looking forward to it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Peace.
Do it. Let's do it.
Thank you guys for joining.
Do it.